guys, welcome to Khalifa. And this is a brand new episode. And we are on episode 3 today. And in today's episode, I am going to talk about how your job is not your identity. And, um, I'll get to it why I'm talking about this today, but I hope you enjoy the video. So, let's get into it. So, for a really long time, I thought that getting into an MNC or even having a job at least is going to keep me happy, or that my job is going to, like I was equating my happiness with the job I have. And until one fine day, I quit my job. Um, Not because I was bored, I really enjoyed that job. But because I had my reasons, I realized that it's okay. It's almost over a month now that uh, I'm not doing any, I'm not working for a company, but I'm still fine. Yeah, I did cry a little bit. But the point I'm trying to make is we have been so used to equating our happiness with the sort of career we have, the sort of job we have, uh, and more like the amount of money we make based on something what other people are expecting us to do. Many of us, as I said, tend to equate our happiness with our job, including me, of course. But that's not how it really works. Um, Here's the thing which nobody told me, but I'm telling you, if you're 20 something who is navigating through uh, your career, who is just starting out, uh, I just want to let you know that your job is not your identity. It's not. Uh, I'm a computer engineer, and I did not choose to go into tech or do coding or software development because I wasn't enjoying it. Like I did almost get into a company. I had another offer in my hand, but as I said in one of the videos, in the first episode, I remember talking about it briefly. But now I'm a visual designer and I have the clarity with what I want. During this shift, I've realized that it's it's all right. You know, the thing with our career or when we start out is we what we think is that if we get a job, let's just say we get an XYZ job, we are supposed to be doing that for the rest of our life till we die. Okay, because that is what the society is expecting us to do. Either it's that or we are supposed to get up the corporate ladder, or we are constantly supposed to be making money or something of that sort. But what I've pinpointed through all these thoughts is all these thoughts were based on some sort of expectation that the society or other people have been uh, having from me, and that just kind of like gave me a sort of revelation that no, this isn't working out. And ever since I've made the shift, I for once have not felt that this isn't working out. In fact, I am glad I did that. So in that time frame, or even now that I don't have a job, I have realized that not making money uh, or not having a job does not define my worth. Like, obviously, it took me a while to realize that. I cried a lot. I obviously took therapy, but I did go through a few more realizations, and I'm gonna share that with you. So, as I said, your job is not your identity. And I was like just going through Reddit and, like doing my research, wanted to know if other people feel the same way on the internet. Uh, and it is true. So your identity is not just the job you do, but it is also your hobbies, your values, your relationships. Basically, your job is just a part of your life. Your career is just a part of your life. And I know that you might be thinking that, oh, so now this jobless person is going to tell me what to do with my life. No, I'm not telling you what you should be doing with your life. I'm telling you what you should not be doing with your life. So, as I said, your job is just a part of your life. Your career and your job is also again just a part of your career, and your career is just a part of your life. So don't let that become your entire life. uh, if you guys have watched Zindagi Na Milegi Dobara, there is a very stark contrast. Okay, so there is this scene where Arjun, that is played by Hrithik Roshan, says कि बैंक बैलेंस अगर करोड़ों का हो तो वाइफ entertaining होने की क्या जरूरत है, something of that sort. Or even when he has a fight with his girlfriend, uh, she says कि your job is just a part of your life, it's not your entire life. Or even there is this moment where he has his entire time frame planned for his life, 40 तो job करूँगा and then retirement. And in that moment when Katrina Kaif, that's Leila basically, he says that तुम्हें कैसे पता कि तुम 40 तक जीने वाले हो, seize the day my friend. And uh, it's just, what I'm trying to say is कि no matter how much you try to plan it, no matter how much you think that this job is the only thing that's working out for me, no matter, even if I'm not enjoying it, I am still going to keep doing it, because if I don't keep doing it, then I'm going to be making money, and if I don't make money, then I'm going to be equating my worth with it. And if I don't have money, or if I'm not making money, then of course I'm a failure. And trust me, this is coming from someone who has done this before. Because for a really long time, I have been feeling this, that if I'm not making money, then it means I'm worthless. There, I said it, and I'm pretty sure that whoever is watching this video has been through this incident, or has been through this phase where they feel that, man, I'm not making enough money, or man, I'm not doing enough, and that this this means I'm just not enough. But thankfully, I had some people in my life who knocked some sense into me and said that no, it's not how it goes. And I thought, you know what, if stressing out isn't working out for me, then I should just take it slow. So my advice to you would be is that take it slow. Okay. What people don't tell you is that no matter how hardworking you are, no matter how amazing an opportunity is, if it's not going to work for you, or if you feel even in the slightest amount that, you know what, this is just not something which I want to do, or this is not something which is going to contribute to my life, or like it's not going to fulfill me in any way, then you should drop it. You are not supposed to be doing a job which you don't want to do just because you are expected to do it. I said it. Yeah, of course. Again, privilege. If it is the need of the hour, that like you are coming from a place where you need the money no matter what, then you should do it. I will not say that you quit your job, but or if at I'm still not saying that you should go and quit your job. All I'm saying is that don't let your job define the kind of person you are. This does not go for creative people, of course, or it does. I don't know. The you got my point. So here's to the second point, I wrote the whole thing because I didn't want to be confused, but I'm still confused. So, alright, I know I'm only 22 and you might be thinking, why is a 22-year-old guiding my career and why should I be listening to it? It's fine, you don't have to, but let's be honest, what I'm saying is not wrong. Am I? I have seen people and have seen myself attaching my worth to the job I am doing, and that didn't work out for me. So, I mean, I'll just stop attaching my worth to my job. Obviously, it's not easy, but I took some steps to get here, and I'm still working on it. Um, One thing also that I've realized is that many of us don't quit our job because we need the money or we are just trying to be busy, okay? Uh, which is obviously fine, but if working so hard, if staying up till 2 a.m., if sitting in those meetings is not making you feel good, if it's not working out for you, and if every single day you wake up and you think, man, what am I doing? Why am I doing this job? Or any synonymous thoughts come to your head, then is it even worth being busy? And if you really want to be busy, then try cleaning your wardrobe. It's not easy if you really want to be busy. So if if making money is so much of an importance and or being busy is so much of an important, and if you're still doing it and you're still not feeling happy, then maybe it's not worth it. And now that I think of it, half of the issue with the root problem is not even us, it is just uh, what we think what other people will think if we don't have a job or if we are not making money or whatever they may or may not think. And that is what bothers us because we are so afraid of the fact that people may not accept us and that they might judge us, and that becomes a burden. And so the indecisiveness starts. And now that I've said about indecision, you should go and watch video one if you haven't watched it. Enough of promotions. As I said, your job isn't a part of your identity, but how do you? So now that I've repeated the point almost 4 or 5 times, and I hope that it's fit in your head. You might be thinking that, what do I do now? Now that, okay, let's just say that I've accepted the fact that my job isn't fulfilling and my job is my identity. So what do I do now? First of all, I would always suggest go seek therapy or go get some help, which will help you because it's better to prevent rather than cure. Okay. If you have identified the problem that you know what this isn't working out for me and I want to work on it, ask for help. It's not even necessarily therapy that I'm talking about, but just go talk to people. There are so many people out there. But obviously, if you cannot afford therapy or if you don't know what to do, here are a few things which I have done, which have helped me, which may mostly help you. But if it doesn't, then I think this is something for you to figure out. So I started doing things which I used to enjoy as a kid. Um, I love painting or drawing or sketching, and of course, it is a part of my career at this point. But uh, occasionally, I do tend to paint, or I read books, I listen to music, I meet my friends, or just do something which brings me joy. The whole point is to do something which brings you joy. And you don't have to be perfect. Many of us think that, let's just say that there is a sport that you used to play, but because of your job or your career came in between, you stopped playing it completely. We think that, oh, let's just say that I used to play badminton for a long time and now I've stopped playing it, but now I want to go back to playing it and I'm not perfect at it, so I don't think I should play it at all. Don't do this. Do not do this. Mess it up no matter how much it is, no matter how bad you're playing it, just play it. It doesn't matter. You are not going to, uh, like, how do I put this? People are not constantly there looking at you with a telescope. Not a telescope, with a binocular. Sorry, not a telescope, a binocular. And if people are, then they probably need to get a life. But either way, the thing is, you can always go back to those things which you enjoyed as a kid. Uh, and you don't have to be perfect at it. We are told to be perfect at every single thing we do. We are supposed to not make mistakes. We are supposed to have it all figured it out. But the thing is, nobody has got it figured out. I recently had this observation. Almost every other story on my Instagram of anyone I was watching was either about being imperfect, about not having it figured it out, about having some sort of stress. So if all of us don't have it figured it out, then who has it figured it out? Seriously, if everyone is just trying to make the best out of what they have, then I don't think anyone is really perfect, and that's fine. So stop thinking that other people are doing it better than me or less than me. It really doesn't matter. What you are doing with your life is what matters. Um, Next is that everyone has a different journey. Yeah, I know. We know that everyone has a different journey, but we tend to forget that. So what I would say is just write an affirmation saying that I let go of comparison and guilt of being myself. Uh, a few days back, I got a feedback from some people in my life who I hold very dear to myself, and they said that, you're being very negative, and I wasn't even offended. Yeah, I wasn't offended, and I was like, you know what, you're right, and I've been feeling that way for a long time, but I think I just needed to hear it from people, and I just bursted out with tears or whatever it was. But the moment I acknowledged the fact that, yeah, I am not doing good and I really need to take a break, take a pause, uh, I felt, yeah, this was needed. So you can always talk to your people; they will never judge you, um, and there is nothing wrong in having fun. There's literally nothing wrong in having fun. I mean, of course, we live in an Indian society, so our parents think that having fun twice in a week is not allowed, which is okay. But you can always just chill. You can always just sit down. You just don't have to be a churning machine of achievement or constantly doing something that's contributing to your career all the goddamn time, because you are a human, you are not a machine. You are a actual living being who has a soul, who needs to take a break, and taking breaks is not a bad thing. I'll talk about this later in some other video, but that's all I want to say is that don't let your career or your job become your identity so much that when you let go of it, it is it becomes so hard for you to survive, because I've seen people doing that, and it takes a lot of time to get out of them. So if this video came to you, then maybe it's because that you were meant to see this and that you were supposed to see this, and I hope that this reaches to the right audience. Yeah, I guess that's it for today. uh, I've been confused the whole video because I don't know what if I've said something right or wrong, but I think it was important for me to make this video, and I hope it helps you in some way. Um, I guess that's it for today. And if you haven't subscribed, liked, and comment, I would say that please do it. Um, and yeah, that's it, I guess. So take care, loads of love, and have some food for thoughts. Bye bye.